If you're into real estate, and I bet you are if you're watching this video, and you've certainly heard of land, and you probably heard of trusts, but have you heard of land trusts? And did you know that land trusts are one of the cleverest and oldest asset protection tools around?
Welcome to Rock Real Estate with Stuart Simone, where we make real estate informative and fun. And now, here's your associate broker, real estate attorney, and mortgage loan originator, Stuart Simone.
Welcome back, real estate investors. Today we have an extensive and enlightening topic to explore: land trusts, the unsung heroes of asset protection in the world of real estate. I'm Stuart Simone, Esquire, and as a real estate litigator, I've seen firsthand the importance of safeguarding your hard-earned investments. So join me as we embark on a comprehensive journey in the world of land trusts as Real Estate Investing 101 class comes to order. Now, first off, understanding land trusts and their significance. If you're a serious real estate investor owning multiple properties, understanding land trusts is not just an option, it's a necessity. No other revocable legal entity offers the level of asset protection and privacy that a land trust provides. Why do you need a land trust in the first place? Well, it's all about maintaining privacy and ownership and ensuring comprehensive protection of your valuable assets. I remember hearing from a very successful and nationally renowned real estate guru who said, "You know you're going places once you've been sued." And it's true, as it takes an aggressive approach to succeed on a grand scale as a real estate investor, especially flipping or rehabbing, as we call it. And an aggressive approach can lead to conflicts, and conflicts can result in lawsuits. Lawsuits can result in judgments. So, what precisely is a land trust? I bet very few know that land trusts have been around at least since Roman times, and they became popular during the time of King Henry VIII in England. At that time, wealthy families used land trusts to hide the ownership of their land, so they would not have to serve in the military or fulfill other obligations of land ownership. In essence, it involves a few pieces of paper and a deed to a trustee. This country's first land trusts were established in Massachusetts during the 1850s for the purpose of protecting small parcels of land for public use. The modern U.S. legal entity that we're talking about here, a title holding trust, was developed in the early 20th century by Chicago Title and are also known as Illinois land trusts. A land trust is usually a revocable living trust, which means it can be amended or canceled during the lifetime of the grantor. While vanilla land trust may be an ordinary estate planning trust where the trustee manages the property for the benefit of a distinct and separate beneficiary, an Illinois land trust may be created for the sole purpose of putting the title to land in a third party. This type of trust is called a title holding trust. A title holding land trust, also known as the Illinois land trust, is a tool that aims to keep real property out of probate and preserve the anonymity of the owner of the land. A title holding land trust is unique for two reasons. First, in a title holding trust, the property owner is both the grantor and the beneficiary of the trust, whereas most often in estate planning, the grantor of the trust is forming the trust for the benefit of separate beneficiaries, probably your kids or loved ones. Second, in a title holding trust, the trustee merely holds title to the property and has no duty to manage it. In fact, the trustee in a title holding trust can only make transactions or significant decisions about the property when directed to do so in writing by the beneficiary. Now, you might be curious about how land trusts differ from living trusts. One significant contrast is the role of the trustee, who is often yourself in a living trust, but a third party in a land trust. While a living trust is used to hold your entire estate, each land trust relates to only one specific piece of property. Remember, when you title property in a trust, you will see the trustee's name in the deed. But since a land trust trustee is a third party, your name will not show up. Even better, you can name the trust anything you like. Something totally random works best. This, combined with the fact that it only relates to a single property, means that the modern land trust delivers focused protection and asset segmentation. Land trusts have a robust foundation in Illinois trust law and Massachusetts business trust law, leading many to refer them as Illinois-type land trusts. And not every state permits land trusts, but California does, as well as Florida, Virginia, Texas, North Dakota, Indiana, Hawaii, Arizona, and Ohio. Understanding the legal intricacies and benefits of land trusts in the states that have land trust statutes can significantly enhance your real estate investment strategies. Unlocking the benefits of land trusts. Now that we understand what land trusts are and their legal standing, let's explore the myriad of benefits they offer to real estate investors. Privacy. Privacy serves as the initial line of defense for asset protection. By placing your property into a land trust, you effectively hide your ownership and keep your name out of the chain of title. Unlike other business entities that require registration, land trusts keep the identity of the beneficiaries private. This is great for real estate owners, but also for purchasers and sellers of real estate. Perhaps the most legendary land trust story involves the creation of Disney World. Walt Disney had to purchase hundreds of contiguous parcels of land in order to fulfill his dream of Disney World. But if he had just told everyone what he was doing, there would have been many holdouts and slick negotiators who understood how important their little parcel was to the big picture. So Disney used land trusts to discreetly purchase hundreds of parcels of land for what eventually became Disney World. For real estate investors with multiple properties or those involved in potentially controversial projects, privacy offered by land trusts can be a significant advantage in avoiding unnecessary public scrutiny. Asset protection. Privacy is important, but asset protection is usually the primary goal. Land trusts shield you from the hazards of individual ownership and prevent judgments against one owner from becoming liens on the property. Moreover, land trusts can be fortified as effective asset protection tools by creatively including protective devices in the trust agreement. Consider using an out-of-state land trust to add an extra layer of protection. For investors dealing with properties in high-risk areas or prone to lawsuits, land trusts act as a protective shield, safeguarding their hard-earned assets from potential threats. Ease of conveyance. Conveying property with multiple owners can be complicated, but a land trust streamlines that process. Since all interests are transferred to the trust, there's no need for individual deeds. Real estate investors involved in partnerships or joint ventures will find land trusts incredibly convenient as they allow for seamless property management and transfers. Disposing of partial interests. A unique fact of land trusts is that they legally convert real estate interests from real property to personal property, making it easy to assign partial interests to other individuals. Disposing of partial interests. A unique fact of land trusts is that they legally convert real estate interests from real property to personal property, making it easy to assign partial interests to other individuals. This flexibility is perfect for investors who frequently are changing partnerships. Additionally, land trusts provide a viable option for real estate investors to pass on fractional interest to their heirs without undergoing probate. Avoiding probate. Upon the original beneficiary's death, the property passes immediately to the contingent beneficiaries indicated in the trust agreement, bypassing probate. Avoiding probate means your beneficiaries can quickly assume ownership of the property, avoiding the delays and costs associated with the probate process. Ease of administration. Revocable land trust is considered a disregarded entity by the IRS, so you won't need a separate trust tax return. The ease of administration offered by land trusts is particularly appealing to real estate investors with multiple properties, saving them time and resources. Now let's talk about the creation of a land trust. Now that we've discovered the incredible benefits of land trusts, let's explore the steps involved in creating one. Begin by preparing a trust agreement with an attorney, such as yours truly, outlining the instructions for the trustee to hold title to your property. Remember, you, as the owner, will not be the trustee. Next, draft a deed in the trust and record it with the property's local county recorder, indicating a transfer to the land trust. To add an extra layer of anonymity, consider giving the trust a random name, like the Stranger Things Bingeable Trust, and only spelling out the last name of the trustee, with initials such as S.R. Simone, instead of Stuart Russell Simone. And it's best if the trustee's last name is different than yours. Remember, involving an experienced attorney is crucial to avoid potential issues down the road. To be revocable or not to be revocable? That is the question. The decision to form a revocable or irrevocable land trust is essential and should be carefully considered. While irrevocable land trusts offer much stronger protection, they can have adverse tax consequences. Remember, irrevocable means forever, so you can't change your mind. Revocable land trusts provide more flexibility and still offer significant asset protection. However, if you do choose to form an irrevocable land trust, please exercise caution to avoid creating a gift to the beneficiary, which could lead to taxable events. Seek competent tax and legal advice in such cases. Advanced techniques with land trusts. As seasoned real estate investors know, maximizing the benefits of land trusts goes beyond the basics. Let's explore some additional strategies and advanced techniques to take your asset protection to the next level. Combining land trusts with other entities. strategies. By combining land trusts with other legal entities like personal property trusts, LLCs, corporations, and your living trust, you can unlock additional layers of protection and tax benefits. Additionally, using land trusts in conjunction with entities in different legal jurisdictions can further enhance your asset protection strategy. Insurance and land trusts. Insuring your land trust is just as crucial as insuring the properties themselves. Accurate reporting of the land trust name to the insurance company is essential to ensure claims are honored in the event of covered losses. Keeping your insurance policies up to date and aligned with your land trusts or whatever ownership form you have is a critical aspect of comprehensive asset protection and real estate investing property ownership. Expert advice for maximizing land trusts. While land trusts are a powerful tool, navigating the complex legal and tax implications can be challenging. By understanding the intricacies and potential pitfalls, you can ensure that your land trusts are optimally structured for the best possible asset protection. Seeking expert advice from experienced attorneys and tax professionals is highly recommended. So, in conclusion, land trusts, the ultimate revocable asset protection tool for real estate investors, offer an array of benefits that can significantly enhance your real estate ventures. But remember, it's vital to consult with an attorney experienced in land trusts, such as yours truly, to ensure that's the right move for you and everything is done correctly. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay tuned as we continue our mission to give you the best useful real estate information right here on the Rock Real Estate channel.